Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Valerie, and we're at my home. So today we're going to check out the KOBOTIX Real Racer.
And KOBOTIX sent us this for the review.
I think this is going to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Let's unbox it.
So this is a racing car that you can pretend like you're actually driving because it's got a first-person view.
But I understand you can't fit inside the passenger seat.
I don't think so.
All right. So here we go.
All right. So here's what you got. It's got the manual. It's got like a nice little QR code and stuff up here so you can figure it out. Here's the little car.
Oh, look how little tiny thing it is.
So you use this with the KOBOTIX Real Racer app that you can download for your phone.
Look at that. It's so cool.
So cool.
Look at that.
So this must be the camera that's on the front, right?
Yeah, that's the camera in the front.
There it is, right here. Looks like one of those autonomous cars we saw in San Francisco.
And look, it's got steering.
It's four-wheel drive.
Really? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Neat.
So that's neat. And what's this here?
That's a controller.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's neat. Little joystick. And this is the headset that you wear so you can see what's going on.
Now, the headset, my understanding is you put your phone inside there?
Yeah, you get the app and you put your phone inside here.
Okay, so that's the headset.
All right.
You got the car. You got a controller. You've got some cables here. A little screwdriver. Little baby screwdriver. And a steering wheel. Look at this. Oh, it must go on to here, right? Somewhere.
On here?
On there, maybe? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. So you got, and it's like a spring-loaded thing. That's pretty cool. And then it comes with a, well, this is an interesting connector. So USB-A, and the other end plugs in. It's like a little...
I think it's for a charger.
Well, I think it's the charger, but it's interesting because the way it works here on this robotics, we'll have to find out. So, all right, I think that's it. We got everything out of the box.
You can just drive the car with this, or if you want to get the immersive experience, you put on the headset.
So let's go give it a try.
All right, let's check it out.
One of the first things we did was take the car apart. So there's a nice plastic body. It's held together onto the chassis with 4 screws, so very easy to remove. And it comes with an antenna, so you can do the Wi-Fi. And as you can see, there's also a nice camera on the top. The camera is actually an HD camera, 720p. And the camera records to an included SD card. And the neat thing is the steering actually has shocks in it. Actually, I think all 4 wheels have shocks. Okay, the first thing you have to do, though, is you have to charge the battery. So one of the things here is it's only supposed to last like 25 minutes. We actually haven't gotten 25 minutes of time out of it, but the way you do it is just remove that compartment. You pull off the special connector, don't pull by the wires, and then you take that and you attach to it the included charging cable because it has to have that proprietary connector. Just make sure you line the notch up correctly. Then once you've lined that up and hooked it up, then you just take it, plug it into a USB jack, like an ARC case or a plug, and let it charge until the light turns green. The battery's fully charged. Then you just put it back in the car. Okay, the controller is really nice. It has a throttle control forward and backward for the car. You've got a battery compartment where you have to put a couple of batteries in the bottom yourself. They don't include the batteries. And the steering wheel is nice. So you take that, turns the car left and right. There's buttons on either side that let you either record video or record a still. And of course the power button in the bottom. And then there's a couple of cool dials on it that'll let you adjust the trim of the steering and how much steering. So you can kind of turn sharp or not sharp to make it easier for driving, as well as the throttle control. Now the headset is kind of interesting. Now I did use the headset. I did get a little nauseous from it. That's me. You might not have the same problem. But it's nice. It comes with nice padded parts to it for hooking it on and putting it on your head and on your face. And a couple of dials for making adjustments. So let's open up the compartment. And here's where you put your phone in here. And there is an adjustment in the bottom for the width of your phone. And you see this little plastic thing in there that actually pushes against your phone. So you make sure when you put the phone in, you put it against the lenses, not against the front of the screen. And then the little plastic thing will actually push against your phone, keeping it nice and secure. Okay, then you just have to adjust the eyepieces to the width of your eyes, and then the silver knobs lets you move the camera back and forth to get the focus better. All right, let's go for a drive. So what we're looking at right now in the top is what's being recorded to the SD card, and in the bottom is what it looks like inside the headset. And you'll see it actually has a recording indicator, so you know when you're recording. So you can press that button in the controller to tell it to record, and it'll show you on the screen that you're recording. And then, of course, I just switched the mode here to the regular iPhone mode. So if you're just using your iPhone without the headset, again, the recording indicator is still there, and it's recording to the SD card. Now, we did have some trouble with our Wi-Fi. So one thing they recommend is if you do, go into the Wi-Fi settings and change the channel number. And this way you might have a better chance of having good, strong signal to the car and good connection to the car without interference from everything else in your house, like us. Now, of course, if you want to, you can actually go to the router method, which means hooking up to your home router. For us, it didn't work because we have a mesh system, and when we were riding the car from one end of the hall, the other was switching over on routers, and so therefore it didn't really work that well. So just be aware of that. Okay, what happens when you bring up the app is it scans for devices right away. Hopefully you have your car on and turned on. Make sure the controller's turned on as well. And then what will happen is it'll try to create its own network, tell it to join. That's the direct connection method. Then once it's done, it'll connect up to the car. The first thing you see is the dashboard. Here it's going to show you the status of the car, the battery level, the Wi-Fi connection, the channel it's on, and whether or not you have gyro enabled. And then, of course, you can tell it to record the video. You can tell it to capture an image. And you can go into the media folder, which is handy for downloading those images that are in the car on its SD card. So if you look at the first two scenes here, the one on the left, top left, is the one which is a snapshot that we took. And the one next to it, to the right, is the movie we took. And to download the image or the video, you just click on that button in the top right-hand corner, and the image will be saved to your photo library. Now, settings is where you can adjust everything on the car. And the first thing, of course, we wanted to do was check out the streaming, which we were unable to do because our Wi-Fi connection with the router wasn't working well. You can set up all the streaming information here so you can actually stream video out. As far as storage is concerned, you can go in there and you can take a look and see how much space you have left in your SD card. I didn't find a way of doing a format, though. And as far as the car is concerned, you can turn that gyro on and off, but you want the gyro on to keep it more stable. And the Wi-Fi setting lets you either change the channel on the Direct Connect or to select your own router. And the last setting is Help and Info. Here you can learn how to play, read the online user manual, and get technical support. And finally is the headset mode. So before you put that phone into the headset, you need to change the dashboard to say you want to work with the headset. And now you can drive the car so you can go flying around the room while watching it on your headset. So from our perspective, overall, we really like the car. It's well built and fun to drive. But for me, the Viewer did cause some nausea, so I tend to just race the car without it. There are a few issues that we hope they will improve. Particularly the Wi-Fi connection was unstable. Changing the channel helped. And the battery doesn't last long, certainly less than the 25 minutes they claim. Hopefully, in the future, they will eliminate the proprietary charging connector and use a USB-C type jack. In the meantime, we will enjoy racing the car around the house. Thank you for watching.